Hey boys and girls, have you ever looked inside your father or grandfather's toolbox? There are a lot of different tools. You see, each tool was created for a specific purpose. Let's look at a few of the tools I have in my toolbox today. I have a hammer. A hammer is used to drive nails into a surface. And I have a screwdriver. Screwdriver is used to turn screws into wood, metal, or plastic. And I have a drill. We know that a drill is used to make holes in things. And I have a wrench. A wrench is used to turn and to tighten nuts and bolts. And let's see, I have a tape measure. So a tape measure is used to measure things. So it's pretty neat to think about all the different kinds of tools in a toolbox. They were all created for a specific purpose. But all the tools have to be used whenever there's a project to be completed. So let's think a little bit about these tools. You know, they don't have a mind of their own. They can't say, hey, I don't want to be used today, don't use me. Instead, our fathers or grandfathers or whoever it is that have the tools, they just pick the tools up, they grab them, and they go to work to build or to fix things for us. So let's think for just a minute about how that we are like tools in some ways. See, we are all created for a specific purpose. We're all created to glorify God in our lives. But unlike these tools, we do have a mind. We can think and we can reason. So we have to decide whether or not we're going to let God use us. So let's think for just a minute about one other tool that I have in my toolbox. I have a very tiny, small screwdriver. You see, this screwdriver can do a job that no other screwdriver in the toolbox can do. See this large screwdriver? It can't screw a very tiny screw like this one little screwdriver. So when we think about that, I want you to remember it's not how big or how small you are that's what's most important. What's most important is whether or not we're going to allow God to use us. So let's think about kids for a minute, because there are a lot of things that kids can do. There are a lot of jobs that kids can have. You know, kids can sing, kids can pray, you can share the gospel with others, and you can encourage others by the smile on your face, the kind things that you say, and the nice things that you do. So, just like all of these tools in a toolbox, when they work together, they can build great things. Amazing things can happen. So I encourage you to let God use you, and let's all work together so that God is glorified in His church.